Welcome to English Binglish Part 2. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's practice listening in English. Welcome to this life-changing video. If you have ever forgotten a name just seconds after hearing it, if you have studied for hours only to forget everything in the exam, if you walk into a room and forget why you came in, if your head feels overloaded with information and you can't remember what matters. Hello friends, today I want to tell you a story about memory, about forgetting, and about learning how to remember almost everything. Many people complain, I study but I forget, or I read a book but after 2 days I can't recall the details. This story is for you, so sit back, relax, and listen carefully because by the end you will not only enjoy a story but also learn powerful ways to boost your memory. Once upon a time, in a small town, there was a young student named Arjun. Arjun was smart, but he had a problem. He always forgot. When the teacher asked him a question, he froze. When he studied for exams, the next day his mind was empty. He even forgot where he kept his shoes. One day, Arjun met his grandfather in the garden. Grandfather asked, Why are you so worried, my boy? Arjun said, I try to study, but my memory is weak. I forget everything. The grandfather smiled and said, Memory is not a gift, it is a skill, and skills can be trained. Grandfather decided to teach Arjun through little lessons. First lesson, visualization. He gave Arjun 10 random words: apple, car, tiger, book, shoe, river, mountain, doctor, candle, and gold. He said, don't just repeat them, create a funny story in your mind. So Arjun imagined an apple sitting on a car, a tiger reading a book, a shoe floating in the river, a mountain with a doctor climbing it, and on top a candle burning made of gold. When Arjun closed his eyes, he could recall all 10 words perfectly. Grandfather said, This is the power of visualization. Another day, grandfather taught him, if you want to remember for long, repeat at the right time, not too often, not too late. He explained the spaced repetition method. Review after 1 hour, review after 1 day, review after 1 week, review after 1 month. Arjun tried this with his school notes. Slowly his memory became sharper. Soon the villagers noticed Arjun's improvement. One man challenged him, Can you remember all 20 names of people in this hall after hearing them once? Arjun smiled, used the memory palace technique, and placed each name inside an imaginary house. Mr. Singh cooking in the kitchen, Mrs. Lata sitting on the sofa, Ramesh opening the fridge. He walked through the memory house in his mind and recalled every single name. The villagers were amazed. Grandfather explained, Your brain loves images, locations, emotions, and repetition. If you use this, you will never forget. He gave Arjun 4 golden rules. Use images instead of dry words. Connect information with a story. Review with spaced repetition. Stay healthy, good sleep, exercise, and diet keep memory strong. Years later, Arjun became a famous teacher. Students asked him, How do you remember everything? He smiled and said, I don't just read, I see, I imagine, I connect, I repeat. That is the secret. And now, my friends, this secret is also yours. Practice visualization, create memory palaces. Use spaced repetition and take care of your brain. Because memory is not about talent, it is about technique. And if you train your memory, you can remember anything you wish. Thank you for listening to this story. If you enjoyed it, share it with a friend who forgets things often. And remember, learning is not about memorizing, but about creating meaning. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, keep growing, and never stop believing in the power of consistent daily action. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.